So I was thinking this afternoon when you started to stream into this place, I was thinking, oh, it would be better to be a governor or to be something like that, political head. And you govern, and people know all about you, and respect you, but you don't have to take the bitter part of it. Like, see people every day and entertain them, and make your house become a public hotel, free of charge, I was thinking, no wonder everyone likes to be a political leader, It's very lucrative. And nobody likes to become master because it's lots of business, I say, cái gì đó? Cái gì đó, lỗ vốn á. Lỗ vốn tiếng Anh nói là gì à? Loss of profit, yes. It's no profit, yes. Loss of profit even, it's not no profit. If you have no profits, it's okay. But if you lost profit, it's troublesome. Nobody likes to do this kind of business. You see, that's why the master job people seldom take. Well, there are some who take this business, but they're not experts. That happens also. But I don't see how people like this. I don't know how they like it. Even the unenlightened master, I don't know how they like it. Huh? They cannot like it, I don't know how people like this kind of job. So anyhow, this morning I wanted to be a president or a governor or a king, instead of a master. Then you don't have to take care of people personally like this, You're in the palace and everybody knows about it, and that's it. Finished. It's difficult to see them. It's very difficult to see any political leader. Even if you're famous and you're well-known, you're wealthy, it's not easy to see them. And that's the best part of being a political leader. Yes. The hardest time is election time. You have to ride from one place up to another and kiss many people. Hugging too many babies. And, that can be tiring, yeah? And shaking hands, It could be tiring. But then after that, you're finished. You can relax and enjoy, yeah? And have all the palace for yourself. Because this morning I was here alone. Not alone, with all the monks and just a few people. And we had a walk around the places, and we sat where we wanted and talked nonsense while we wanted. And it was so nice, The whole place was quiet and beautiful, and we had nice time. So I thought, that's nice, it's nice. I wish you were not here. When you go on holiday, you always write a postcard and say, wish you were here. But I would write, say, wish you weren't here. Well, I was a little bit scared before I met you, but now I met you, it's over, so my fear is over. Sometimes you have to face the fear, and then it's over. Yes, you don't think the master has no fear and no struggle. I was struggling upstairs. Yes, I was struggling to decide whether to eat first or to see you first. That was a big business for me. And then I was struggling to see whether, to come out in the daytime or just to come at night. I was struggling between sleeping, enjoying and coming to see people. Because I was afraid that maybe some of you will leave before evening and have no chance to see me, and you may complain. Anyone left before? No, huh? Yes, that's good. So that's my struggle. You have your struggles and I have mine. You see, each one has something. So don't complain. I have a lot of struggle, especially for you. Sometimes, like I struggle whether to go to the United States or not, or to go around the world or not, to see you or not. I know many of you like to see me, but I know that I don't like to go. I hate traveling. You know that, huh? And also, I was just tired after the Asian tour and I had to rest. But anyhow, when I'm here, I feel also nice. Yeah. Also nice. Yes. You want many things, people, the mind, one this and one everything, one everything. So sometimes we just cannot listen to it all the time. The computer, the chattering box, the chattering computer. So we have to get on with what we want to do. Yeah, that's the point. This afternoon I was also thinking of the refugees, and I feel so bad. I feel so sorry for them. I wish I could bring them immediately to somewhere. I wish we have a nation, an island or something, independent. And then we just bring them there and they do what they want. Because I've been to many countries and begging them to accept them. And there is so much bureaucracy. And sometimes bribing and all that. And I hate all this. I'm really tired of this world and the way people work. I don't know how many humanitarian people are left in this world anymore. As soon as you want to help somebody, they want you to help them first. And it's not that it's so necessary. They just want things. Because they think they deserve it. They think they have the right to do it. I hear of people who are brokers, brokers. Like real estate brokers and finance brokers. Prime banks and all that, brokers, or land brokers, house brokers. But I never knew there is a national leader broker also. Yeah, political brokers. They sell political heads. For example, if you want to see such and such national head, or political leader, they sell them. They sell them for a certain price. If you want to see them, you have to give them how much? Just because that person has a connection with that political leader, you have to pay the middleman. I never knew there's such broker business in this world. They sell everything, including the president. And the poor president doesn't even know it. They're selling them behind. Or maybe the prime ministers. Or maybe they're willing to be sold, I don't know. Maybe they sell themselves also for certain price. Maybe for an airplane, a private jet, or something like that. Yeah. It's no big deal, but even then, it's very cheap. To buy some of the political heads, so cheap. $700,000 or $500,000, or $1 million even. Very cheap, huh? How much would you pay for me? Huh? Yes, priceless. When we were walking in the airport yesterday, and many people were looking at us, and they keep asking my disciples, this is a queen of which nation? When I was in another part of the world, they asked him. I was in Miami the other day. Also for Vietnamese refugees. I hate to tell you all this because nothing has a result. Therefore, I don't tell people. You just have to know, that's all. But I cannot tell you everything in detail because you only know when it's successful. Otherwise, you don't need to know. But since I mentioned it, you can only know that much is enough. So I was there and we were bathing, in the sea, just half an hour, because I've been working all day, all night on that, and we were a little bit muddle-headed, You have to have fun sometimes to forget all this, and the burden and the pressure of the political issues. When you are with political people, it's different than when you are with spiritual people. It's truly, entirely, completely, 100% different. I wish you never have to deal with them. Not all of them are so nice. Most of them, they want something to promote their interests and to rise their position to a higher level. And in order to do that, they need dollars. Yes. Yeah, therefore, there is a tension, it's tension. It's like you have to give, Just like you go to the temple or the church, if you don't give donation, you feel pressure, even though nobody says anything. Yeah? Or when I go around with the collecting box, if you happen to have no money, you just feel guilty for some reason, I don't know why. Because there's a pressure. When you go into a group of so-called practitioners and they collect money for their group, and you just feel pressure, even though you're just there for a few minutes. You just feel you have to give somehow, That is such a pressure they give you. No need to speak about it. You just feel. And you don't feel relaxed when you're with these kind of people. The same when you're with political or so-called national leaders, brokers, you feel a certain pressure and you don't know how to express it. But it is there. As if you could cut it with knife, now. So after all this, for the first preliminary step, I just couldn't bear it. So I just put on some kind of two pieces of cloth, one here and one there, just to cover my whole body, so that only one shoulder is bare instead of two. Otherwise, people will criticize again, why you bear two shoulders, So this time I bear only one. So maybe I get criticized only half, at least half. So we went to Miami Beach. Nobody knew anyhow, only strangers on the beach. And we swim. And even then, I didn't wear any glamorous clothes. Only, a kind of the thing that you would like, you would use for covering your head, that piece of cloth. And I just tied it on one shoulder. And because I'm worried that it flies around, so I tie another one just to keep them both in order, so they will not fly. And when I swim, it doesn't open so easily, So that's it. And then everyone asked my disciple, is she a princess or something? Is that not so? Yeah. Anyhow, they asked one of our guys. I don't know if they asked the monk or not. And so Peter said, I cannot tell you. I said, oh, she has so many bodyguards. She must be, no? He said, I cannot tell you. Keep it a mystery. I don't know what they saw on me. The two pieces of cloth, and became the princess overnight on Miami Beach. Anyhow, I went only with the monks and the attendants, the nuns. That's all. No bodyguards, really. I don't know how they saw them as bodyguards. They must look very fierce and serious, overprotective or something. Anyhow, that was that. I was a princess in Miami. And when I was in another place, where was that? Another place, I suddenly became a queen, The level rise so rapidly. I don't know how to take it, It would be nice if we practice. Hey, we just talk about you. It would be nice if we could just become a kind of a bodhisattva on Miami Beach, and then when we come to New York airport, we become Buddha. It would be fast, huh? Yes. Just like the way I rise from princess to queen, very fast from Miami to New York airport. So fast. Just a few hours fly and you became queen. So fast. If you practice the Kuan method and you became Buddha so fast, it would be nice. Just to take a bath, take a swim in Miami Beach, and you're a bodhisattva. And when you don some clothes and walk into New York airport, you become Buddha. It would be nice, huh? So that's what it is, yeah? Mm. We don't want to become queen of one nation, right? We want to be the one with God, yeah? Yes. King of the universe. What is the use, the value of becoming a queen of one nation? It's nothing really, huh? It's nothing. We don't aim for that small job. But actually, when I was working for the Vietnamese refugees, and when I had to humble myself from door to door, and nobody talked to deaf ears and all that, and so many problems, so much bribery, and I was truly, seriously thinking maybe I have to make a nation for them, make our own law and bring them in anytime. And I was really thinking like that. Only then I was pushed, into such thinking. Otherwise, I would never dream of that because it's so much trouble, you know. And you have to establish many things. And I don't know if we can run a nation. But for us, it's no problem, huh? We don't need to run, huh? If, for example, if we have a nation of our own, or vegan, meditating, no problem, no need to run. Everybody runs themselves. Run to my office. And we run together. Yeah, it would be nice, huh? But if we have a nation, we just take them, huh? How many can we take? Many, yeah? We work and then each one take care of one refugee. We have too much. Too much manpower and too much finance for that. If we take only one, no problem. But just in this world, they make so many problems. They don't allow us to do that. Otherwise, our disciples will take one person, no problem. Even all the Haitian people or the African, we take them all. No discrimination.